Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to Memorial Field for this 131st meeting of Needham versus Wellesley, brought to you today on the Needham channel in cooperation with the Wellesley channel. I'm Bill Dermody alongside Mike Franey and Robbie Johnson. Great day for a ball game here. The sun is out. Beautiful 15 degrees temperature. We just checked. The wind chill is 0, but I'm sure the boys down the field don't feel anything. So let's get a little preview going here this morning. Maybe we'll start with you, Robbie. Let us know a little bit about what we can expect from Wellesley today.
Yeah, so Wellesley coming in, guys, 5-5 on the year. Started out 5-2, hosted Barnstable in the D2 South quarterfinals, lost that game, and then have dropped the last two since then. So looking to sort of end on a high note after a 3-game losing streak coming into Thanksgiving. Got a good defensive ability to put up points. So, yeah, we'll see. As we always say, anything's possible on Thanksgiving Day. Records go out the window. So they're looking to make it 3 straight here today. We'll see what happens.
Yes, Mike and I have been to a lot of these games as a graduate of 78 here, and I remember some games where teams were 0-10. And they always gave the other side a tough battle and would knock people out of Super Bowls and that stuff. So you just never know what to expect in these rivalry games. Don't you agree, Mike Franey?
Oh, I agree 1,000%, Billy. I'll tell you what, the beauty of this day is twofold, right? Everybody comes back, right? This is always a well-populated game, even though, like Bill mentioned, it's 0 degrees. But these are two good teams today, so I think we're going to be treated to a good football team. As you guys know, Catholic Memorial High School, who beat Needham by only 4 points, is going to represent Division I in the Super Bowl. So Needham has been a tremendous team all the way through. Take away that loss from Milton, which, you know, unfortunately that was a big blip on the radar. Other than that, Needham had a great season, lost to a great team. But at the end of the day, Robbie, to echo what you said, Thanksgiving Day is the big game. Like, these guys have this thing circled in the calendar against our rival Wellesley, and I'm sure the Wellesley kids feel the same way.
Oh, definitely.
So very even, as you said, coming in with Wellesley being at 5-5, Needham 6-4. And I believe the Wellesley leads the series 62-59-9. Wellesley on a 2-game winning streak, so we will see what happens today. Big crowd coming in to fill the hill. That was the big thing this week, publicity, fill the hill. There is another game, though, between Needham and Wellesley that actually happened yesterday that I happened to attend, and it was the Powder Puff game, which Needham had lost last year after winning 7 years in a row. And I know the coaches were very nervous going in, but Needham girls actually prevailed 14-7 thanks to 2 pick sixes.
14-0, I heard.
14-7.
14-7. There was
Two pick sixes, led by the defensive coordinators, Matt Borelli and Dave DeChico. So we've got to give them a shout out. Head coach Anthony Fragillo. I know they were very excited for the girls to win. I think we will see them at halftime, or you'll see them running around the field with the trophy. So good for the girls. And as you can see down on the field, I believe this is the seniors marching out, and the captains will go out to meet each other. And there's just nothing like this Thanksgiving Day tradition. Again, Bill Dermody here alongside Mike Franey with the Needham hat on, and Robbie Johnson with the Wellesley hat. So should be a great day, gentlemen.
It definitely should be, and like you were saying, Bill, is that the seniors, this is their last game in a high school uniform, and this is one of the great traditions of this rivalry. The seniors all come out, they interlock arms, and sort of meet at midfield. It's really just, there's nothing like it in high school football, and that's what makes this rivalry great. People, if it's 0 degrees out there, don't tell this crowd, because they're still filing in here. It's great to see everybody coming out on this chilly day, to say the least.
And there was some other football rivalries that actually changed the game, I guess, to last night or other times, but it's such a piece of the tradition to come up into the hill or go over to Honeywell Field at 10 a.m. on the Thursday morning of Thanksgiving. You can see a great game, then can go home and have your turkey, and it usually tastes better for one team than the other. But
exactly.
Except for those 9 ties they had, and then it didn't taste good for anyone. It always tastes good for you, Mike, though, huh?
No, every meal's a treat.
Yeah.
I will say this, though, getting back to the Powder Puff game, I've talked to a lot of guys. I was out last night. Most people, they might play their own team. They might play their own town. The Needham Wellesley Powder Puff game has become an event.
It has.
There had to be 1,000 people there watching the game going absolutely bananas. It was wonderful.
So it looks like Needham is going to receive. I'm not sure who actually won the toss, but it looks like, from seeing the referee down there, it looks like Needham will get the ball first. It'll be interesting to see. There is a pretty good wind up here, of course, because we are Memorial. So it'll be interesting to see how that wind plays out. Sometimes it's actually easier going into the wind, because when you're throwing with the wind, the ball tends to take off with you. So we will see how that plays off. Needham going down to our left to run through the banner, being held by the cheerleaders to start this thing off. As we know, there's going to be building a new Memorial Fieldhouse that will be up for next year, which will be a beautiful addition. But right now, the fieldhouse is not here.
Yeah.
So they're down to the left, getting all pumped up. You can see him dancing, getting fired up. I'm telling you, they don't feel the cold.
No, they're ready to go.
Come game day, you're loose, you're warmed up. You know, these guys have done a ton of warm-ups. They're ready to go. And Bill, to your point, the flag is absolutely straight out right now, blowing pretty much right to left. So whoever defends, and in this case it's going to be Needham defending the left or the south end zone, this is going to be a big, they're going to have to keep the ball low. I think we're going to see a lot of ground and pound, Robbie.
Yeah, definitely.
And of course, one of Needham's biggest weapons is Matt Smith, headed off to Duke, who's the tight end. He's unbelievable hands, unbelievable, catches. You wonder if they'll see if they end up trying to get him involved in the game with some maybe jet sweeps or some end arounds, because you want to get your best players the ball in the big games, right?
Oh, yeah.
Wow, I'm almost blown over, Mike.
That's a good point. You get a kid like Smith. He's such a talent right now. If you're Ogletree, you get the ball high and hard, and he can go up and get it. He's taller than most defenders.
I really think, though, they got to get him with the ball even in the run too. Maybe. It's interesting. It looks like Needham, as we said, won the toss, but we're defending the far end. They didn't turn him around.
Mark, they can't hear themselves.
They didn't turn him around when they had the toss, but
We're not sure if you can hear us, folks, but
hopefully you can hear us. We can't hear each other.
there we go. Oh,
No. Mike Franey here alongside Robbie Johnson as we're set to kick off. As Bill Dermody here, we have deep for Needham to receive the kickoff is Odari Hibberts, along with number 80 Matt Smith.
This is what we're going to watch, Robbie. I'll tell you what, if I'm Wellesley, I keep the ball away from number 3 right now.
Yeah,
both of them.
Both of them, yeah.
I kick it. I do one of those bounces up the middle,
Yeah.
Because they already have to hold the ball for the kickoff because of the wind, and we are in the way, and they do just as you say, get it short.
Up back.
He's taken down pretty hard. That was number 45, Brendan Walsh.
Yeah. Wow.
I believe that's Brendan Walsh, actually 45, who returned it for the Rockets. So let's see what they do to come out. We'll see if they do, like you said, Mike Franey, and run.
Yeah. At this point, Needham, the best way Needham's going to move the ball right now is to just ground and pound. To your point, you got the kid Smith. We talked about him at the top of the broadcast. He's got the best hands, I think, in the Bay State League. But at the end of the day, let's run it.
We shall see. We shall see. Lined up in the pistol formation to start, though.
Yeah.
It's Ogletree. There they go. The handoff. That's got to be Reed, who's tackled in the backfield.
Big hit, loss of about, looks like 10,
That's
5.
Malik Sinclair on the tackle there, getting in the backfield, and just really nowhere for Reed to go on that one. That was a very well run out play by the Raider defense.
Well, the Raiders probably figured that Needham's going to come out running too, so they're ready.
Go again on play. It's going to be 2nd and 10 for Needham.
Oh, no, that is a loss. I don't know, 10 seconds.
A big loss. Loss of,
You can't always rely on Mr. Bazio. It's a great kid, but well, 2nd and 15 is the. There's a handoff. Reed gets outside around the corner, close to the first down. I'm not sure. It looks like he's just probably a yard or two short. So good 2nd down run there for the Rockets. Actually, they're going to mark it back a little bit further. So probably 2nd and 4.
That was a nice. That was a nice.
3rd and 4. Excuse me.
Robbie, who do we look for on the Wellesley defense?
So defensively, Hugh Callahan on the outside in the secondary has played very well all season long. And up front, I look for Holt Fletcher And like I said, Sinclair.
Run
as
outside
well.
the left side. Reed trying to get outside. Finds a hole but can't get through it. So it'll be 4th down at about the, what yard line is that? The 42?
40, yeah, something like that. Good
So,
containment there by Wellesley.
I
on
thought
that
he had a
play.
little seam, but I don't know who cut it down. Wellesley came flying through, made the tackle. So let's see what Needham does here, if they punt or if they, this 4th down, right?
Yeah,
4th down.
it's 4th down. They're keeping Ogletree on the
Ogletree
field.
is the kicker too, though.
He would be punting into the wind.
He
Why
is
not
the
take a
punter
shot?
too, but it looks like they're gonna, Needham's gonna go for it so early on. What the heck, you know?
Take a chance.
The handoff to Reed. He's
He's
brought down in the
Malcolm.
backfield, and Wellesley will take over on downs.
Sinclair
So,
again.
Coach Kopsko in his first game as head coach for Needham in this rivalry takes a big risk there. I still think you might have wanted punted, just punted low, but
Yeah, early in the game, Bill. Why not take it
Early on, what the heck, you know?
I don't know.
he
if
has faith in his defense, though, obviously.
No doubt.
And we were talking
The
before
handoff
the game.
to
Coach
Reed.
Kopsko and the Wellesley coach. Who's his name, Rob, again?
Jesse Davis.
Jesse Davis actually played against each other
True.
back in the day. We believe it was the class of 1998. So they've been involved in this game both for a long time.
That's a good story.
And for Wellesley, Mamiona, quarterback, junior, started his first varsity. Oh, excuse me. It's Malik.
Fumble!
Oh,
Fumble on the turf. It looks like the Rockets have it. Wow! What a play to start. It looks like who was he hitting off to? It bounced off the Wellesley player's hip, bounced forward,
Yeah.
right into a Needham player's hand. Didn't catch the number, but now you look like a genius, cop.
I know, yeah. That worked out perfectly for him.
Robbie, he had the seam too. I don't know if you saw it, but that kid had some daylight.
Yeah,
One of the
very-
Needham defenders got a hand in there and popped the ball.
Yeah.
I just think it went off. He never had a clean handle on it. He went off, bounced off his hip, bounced right to the Needham player. So good break. Let's see if the Rockets can take advantage of it. Usually in games, turnovers are big momentum switches.
Yes. So 1st and 10 on the 32, it looks like.
They got to continue with the run. It's Reed inside, maybe gains 2 or 3 before he's kind of
Oh, Bozo!
Oh boy.
And another fumble.
Oh boy.
And Wellesley had
Wellesley
it.
has
What a
it!
big-
Wow!
So back-to-back fumbles. And you're wondering if the cold is affecting
Yeah.
them here,
Oh, what do
Mike.
you-
Slippery football.
Jeez,
Slippery
Bill.
football,
You
folks.
think?
I think it is. And you know, holy crap, who figured this, right? Who figured that we'd have fumbleitis? But right now, that's like a net gain of about 13 yards for Wellesley.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's just crazy, back-to-back fumbles.
Yeah.
And it was hard to see, but you called it, Rob. He was right along the Needham sideline there, and the ball came out, and they got it. I think it was, they were gang tackling him and probably
Yeah.
ripping
Yeah.
at the ball.
Yeah.
Ripping at the ball, and it probably feels like a rock today, so
Yeah.
it came out.
That's right, Bill.
And by
So-
the way, it's Malik Sinclair, quarterback, a senior for Wellesley, number 5, playing QB for Wellesley, so far at least.
Okay.
So let's see, Wellesley does a straight run here to make it a little easy. Yeah, straight up the middle.
Yeah. And he's protecting.
He's double covering
protecting
that
the
ball, yeah, with both hands. So about a game of 5. That's almost a good thing to do it. To just try pound up the middle, see what you can get. You know, you run around the end, the ball comes out. That's how does a rock. Double cover, run right up the middle. You know.
Yeah.
See who's got the strong. Usually comes down to the lines. I mean, everyone talks about the skill players, but it's the line.
Let me tell you something, boys. The offense and the defensive line are the backbone of every football team, no doubt about it.
Oh, Needham hits him in the backfield this time, though, so we can't get anywhere. It's going to be a loss, so it's going to be about 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7. So it is. You're right, Mike. The quarterbacks and the receivers and the defensive backs, safeties, they get all the glory because they're in the big plays. But
Right.
it's games are won in the trenches, just like wars.
No doubt about it. The unsung heroes.
3rd down.
And we've seen all run plays so far. We'll see if Wellesley 3rd down line elects to keep it on the ground or maybe try to go to the air here. You know, test out that wind a little bit here on 3rd down.
Yeah, we'll see what happens here.
Sinclair's got a good arm.
Yeah, Sinclair's very good arm. Very good arm.
They do stay in the ground, and he has a little bit of a hole, but I think he's just going to be short.
Yeah.
Probably half yard short. You got to think Wellesley's going to go for it, though.
Again, I would.
I mean,
early
they're
in
at the
game.
what yard line? It's hard to see the yard lines now. They used to have those things on the side of the field.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
they're
looks
there
like
on the
it's-
far side, but
Looks
they're
like
blocked.
it's about the 35,
The 20,
maybe?
yeah, 25, I
20,
think.
26 maybe?
26.
26,
With about a
25,
20,
yeah.
I'd say 4th in the yard. So here's a trench play here for us.
Yeah. I like
Need
this
him
call.
stacking everyone up close. Look at no
Jesse.
safeties back. They hand it inside. I don't think he's going to get there. Need is pulling it back.
No.
I don't think he got it.
He got stood up right there at the
Wow.
line.
Someone came around the end and just pulled it back, and that's going to be need a ball. Yes. So great defensive stand there in 4th in the yard. It's like the line kind of boxed him in the middle, and then someone came from the outside and wouldn't let him go forward. He was churning his legs like he should as a running back.
Yeah.
I didn't see who it was, but they were pulling it back.
Yeah. No, that was the right thing. You know, again, these are kids, right? You can't criticize too much, but in a situation like that, you got to get as low as you can and just drive. And I think he ran a little bit high on that play, and Needham stopped him.
It might have been Mark Cifello, number 91 for Needham, or it could have been Nigerian. I see the 53 patting him on the back down on the sideline. So let's see if Needham can get something going here. Again, to Reed. Reed bounces it outside, but Wellesley, great pursuit.
Wellesley will not be.
Who held the edge there? I don't know who held the edge for Wellesley, but that's textbook.
Tough to see from up here, but that was a great containment, like you said, great holding the edge. And the Wellesley run defense has really been their strength all season long, guys. And you're seeing it so far. They're really doing a good job of bottling up those Needham running backs and really not letting them get too much room to work, especially on the outside.
That Wellesley line, that defensive line, they're very athletic. I've been known.
Yeah.
Not only do they go north and south with power, but they go left and right as well.
Yeah, exactly. A very good side-to-side speed, no question.
Ogletree's
pass.
looking to throw for the
Here we
first
go.
time in the game. He was looking for Smith, who was, I think, no, it was actually from Murmurs.
Yeah.
Murmurs, number 88, but he was well covered.
I won't get this name right, Robbie, but the kid who was covering Smith, Kamachi,
Jaffe, yeah.
Jaffe, yeah. I mean, he was on him like
Yeah,
glue.
that was Murmurs actually, but
Yeah.
he was covering him tightly. So, but I think the throw, it looked like the ball wasn't wobbling too much. It looked like a pretty good throw. So the wind didn't knock that down too much. As I said, he's kind of throwing into the wind, which I think is easier than throwing with the wind sometimes.
Yes.
So 3rd down here, you got to expect them to be throwing, and he is back. He has time, lots of time. Finally, oh yes, Smith
Yeah.
goes up and gets it. He is just so
We
unbelievable.
got flags on the play,
Oh, wait a
too.
minute.
Might be a
I think might be a face mask.
Yeah.
But did you see him? He was covered. He went up, just pulled it out of the air.
Great
I've seen
catch.
that so many games, and it is a face mask against Wellesley, so that'll add on to it. I mean, it looked like he was throwing it into traffic, and Smith has such great hands.
Remember, we talked about that at the top of the broadcast. Get the ball high on that kid.
Yeah.
He'll bring
Yeah.
it in.
And he did.
Hey, great protection there, too, by that Needham offensive line.
he
They
did
gave Ogletree plenty of time to throw on that one.
Yeah.
He did have all day, yeah.
So,
And he looked like he was double covered almost by Smith. Smith was double covered, but like you said, Mike, just throw it up high.
yeah.
So Needham making it out to midfield on that newly painted end. They just painted it for this game.
Yeah.
Straight up the middle, good gain.
Yeah. Good run right there.
Who's the fullback? We'll have to see.
Angelo Dallas there to carry.
I don't know. Steve Baggio's making up some of these names, I think.
Angelo Davos is the name he just called
Yeah.
out.
Could be. Who is the? Can you see the numbers? We need a spotter up
I
here.
know it's hard a little bit to see the numbers, especially sort of when it's all in between like that.
There they go outside to Reed, trying to make the corner, but
Oh,
again,
good
Wellesley.
tackle.
Wellesley,
Big hit.
great.
That is Hugh
Great.
Callahan on the tackle, number 9, and just great containment. Once
Yeah.
again, just didn't let him get anywhere on that outside.
They're
So,
real, like we said, they're really containing those edges.
Yeah.
And
That's probably the kid I was referring to, but didn't realize. That kid Callahan's not only big, but he goes outside like nobody's business.
Yeah.
27-yard line.
So what are we looking at? About
3rd down and
third,
about
7?
7,
Yeah.
maybe? Yeah, looks like it.
Okay.
because he didn't get anything. They got about 3 on that first down play, but nothing there. Yeah. Put Hibbert's in motion. Fakes the, looks to pass, has time, short,
Nice catch.
but he's short of the first down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was Davos again. It is correct, Davos. Sorry, Stephen. You got that one right. Stephen Bazio, great kid. Does a great job with the announcing. What's he, a couple of years out of Needham High now?
Yeah, a couple of years out of Needham High.
His mother, great gal, Jane Costello. Was she your class?
She was, yes. Yeah.
She grew up next to my grandmother here in Needham, so I've known her forever.
Lovely family. Yep. Jane and I've known Jane since Newman Junior High School, when Newman was a junior high school.
Boo! We want Pollard rules. Here we go. 4th down here.
Yeah.
About a yard again. Put Reed in motion. Gonna throw for it on 4th down. Over the middle, and they do get it. I think that's Reed curling out of the backfield.
Yeah.
I think you're right, Bill.
Or is that Murmurs? That's Murmurs. Number 88, Murmurs. So that gives Needham a first down. So Needham was able to stop Wellesley on their 4th down, but Needham converts on that 4th down. So Needham now 1 for 2 on 4th downs. I don't think we're going to see a lot of punting today.
Or field goal kicking.
I'll tell you what, I've been watching Hibberts out on the left, the top of your screen. Here he comes on the slot. He has not been able to get open. This kid is on him.
There's Reed on the inside, then bounces out. But again, Wellesley there and bottles him up for no gain.
That's Carl Callahan that time, the younger Callahan there in there on the tackle.
So it's 2 Callahans.
Yeah,
Okay.
making a good play on that one to bottle Reed up, like you said.
It's funny, it looked like the play was designed to go up the middle, but Reed saw nothing and then tried to bounce upside. Nothing out there either, so 2nd and 10 from about the 39 of Wellesley.
I think we got about 2.5 minutes left in the quarter.
Yeah, I think that's it's hard to see with the sun, but I'd say 2:30 as well, yeah.
Robbie, we're going to lean on you with your young eyes. You're talking to a couple old guys.
Reed, there's Reed with an inside handoff. Good run. He keeps in his legs churning. It could be a first down. Very close.
Yeah, you're right, Bill.
I think he might. I think
He finally was able to slip through on the inside.
Oh no, we got a hold though on Needham.
Oh,
Coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah, Laundry on the field. Hold.
Yeah, they're coming
What
back.
is the guy from BC, Pete Cronin, always says? Those penalties: drive enders and drive extenders,
He's
right?
right,
Yeah.
right on, brother. That's a coach's just
I mean,
absolute
you almost have, you're almost there for the first down,
Now it brings the second down.
and then your second down and
Very long, or
second
Oh,
and 15.
man.
Yeah.
All right, now they get their work cut
Second
out
and
for them.
20, so let's see what happens here. Go back to the run. Reed, if he could get by this guy, he might get some space. He does. Gets around the corner.
Boy.
Take it out hard on that far sideline, but
he got the first down.
I think he might have got that's the first time they've been able to get outside.
Yeah, certainly he did a good job.
Number
there.
51 was trying to catch
Yeah,
up to him.
Chris
Yeah.
Turco there was trying to make the tackle, but Reed just outran him to that outside.
And so he gets the first down. So let Rockets keeping this move going.
Absolutely. I'll tell you what, that kid has some getaway speed.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't think that linebacker was even going to come close to him.
I mean, once he ran around the corner, he was smart, stayed in bounds, got along the sideline, got the first down.
Yeah.
Now they go to the other side, but Wellesley trying to get there, but some blockers in front.
I think
I
Reed,
thought the Wellesley crowd was yelling for a holding, but
Nothing coming.
no,
Sorry.
flag on the field.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt, guys. What you noticed, though, and in that situation, Reed was galloping. He was just looking for a hole. That point, he wasn't going strong. He was looking for a hole to kind of break inside. He just couldn't find the outside, so he stayed out. Yeah, he couldn't find the inside, stayed outside.
Yeah.
But it's smart. He was following his blockers. Let his blockers set up. You could see the blue shirts. Congratulations on the win, Coach. Adrian Anderson, one of the coaches for the Powder Puff here. Got to give him a big shout out. We'll announce for you. Tyler Reed up the middle. We already.
good.
That's how we let off the show, Adrian. We talked about the Powder Puff.
Good container there. Give him the Wellesley defense in front. Now letting him.
Adrian Anderson, of course, is Needham's resource officer for Needham Police up to high school. She helped coach
Hey, he had great
Powder
things
Puff.
about
She's
her.
great. The kids love her, so
Yeah.
it's great to have someone like her
Yes.
who grew up in the community, back in the community, and involved with the kids.
Oh, she's a Needham girl.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Her father was in the state police, so it must be in her blood.
Must be in the blood, yeah.
It looks like that's going to do it for the quarter, guys, as the teams
Okay.
will switch ends here. So very defensive filled first quarter, as we see by the fact that it's scoreless at the end of the first quarter.
I don't know what the over/under is, but on a day like today, you probably want to take the under.
Yeah.
I really don't. You can't expect a high-scoring, flying offense, but you know the couple of turnovers on those fumbles back-to-back. Needham coming up with that big fourth down stop, and they've been able to control the ball since then. So
Yeah.
we'll see what happens. This all stemmed off that fourth down. Needham got the penalty, got pushed back, but Reed was able to get that first down. So that's exciting. I got to take this moment though to congratulate a former Needham Channel employee and sports producer Michael Dermody, who got engaged last night, yesterday afternoon. So congratulations, best of luck to Michael Dermody and Margaret Driscoll. Great Milton girl, went to BC and PC, so I got to take some personal privilege and wish them the best of luck.
Well, I'm glad that he married a BC girl, so clearly he's marrying up.
Yeah.
Okay? And, you know, those Dermodys, they're great kids. I got to tell you, I know you had one of them in Michigan. I don't know how that happened, Bill. Two in Michigan. Okay, jeepers. Ay.
Hey, Michigan, Ohio State, Saturday for the Big Ten division title.
My family's all staying home. I'm going to BC Syracuse, but they're all going to stay home from Michigan, Ohio State. Here we go with the first play in the second quarter. Needham driving. Inside handoff to the fullback, who's bottled up right away.
Woo, and a little extra.
A little extra.
That should throw the laundry. There it is.
That's just not smart football.
No, that was not a smart play at all. You had him bottled up. Just let him go on that.
You know, they know, and I can't believe he didn't hear the whistle. Sometimes they'll say I didn't hear the whistle, but
Robbie, I'm not condoning it, but you know, we talked at the top of the broadcast. Cristoforo, I mean, he wants to make a statement, right? Needham Wellesley, there's anger, no matter how you slice your bread.
Yeah, but you
got to be smart too,
You
though.
got to stay disciplined.
Yeah, so that Jesse's got to get in his head. Just say, hey, calm down, boys, play your game.
And it's going to give Needham a first down too. You know,
huge penalty.
Penalties, drive enders, drive extenders.
Yeah, first down inside the 20 now.
They had him pinned back, and now they extended, get a first down.
Yeah.
A goal, I think it's on the 10.
Keep him with the sweep here.
Nice spin move.
Yeah. Not quite goal, Bill. I think there's about the first down's about the 2-yard line, maybe.
Okay.
The 2 or the 7. I can't quite make that up.
The sticks are still up, so he still could get a first down here.
Yeah.
That was actually Jason Child in on that carry, number 23 for the Rockets. Oh yeah, I do see it on the far sideline. So
second down at about 7, I'm gonna call it.
Yeah,
looks like.
Jake Doherty figured prominently in that play. Great block.
Going to move up second down.
So let's see here.
They're double teaming Smith over on that far side.
Yeah, well, you have to.
The inside to Reed. Reed
Got a hold.
finds a spot, keeps his legs churning, keeps going.
Oh!
I think he's in.
Oh, I think he might just be a little shy, but holy mackerel.
Yes, he is!
He's in! Wow!
Woo! So a touchdown for the Rockets. It looks like the official came in to make sure he was over the line.
Yeah.
I could see it from up here, behind the pole. I don't know how he couldn't see it down
He
there.
had to look back to make sure where the end zone was, but a great run right there by
Reed. He just kept the
Reed,
legs, kept the legs churning, and he kind of backed into it and fell into it at the end. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great run right there, and you're right. Bounced off a couple tackles, kept the legs churning, and found the end zone. Needham, they used the penalty, the unnecessary reference to their advantage as they're able to get the first score
There's
of the
the
game.
first kick. Let's see what happens with this. Ball's down, kick is up. Is it going to make it? I think it
It's
just made
good.
There we go.
it. Wow.
All right, so Needham's on top here first, but let's see how Wellesley responds. Their first couple of drives, they haven't really been able to get too much going, so let's see if they're able to sort of counter what Needham was able to do on that drive and really move the ball down the field.
Robbie, who's the big back for
Shiloh
Wellesley?
White, number 3, is the sort of go-to back this year. He's only a sophomore and has had a really good, had a couple of games where he had about 3 or 4 touchdowns a game, and really the back to look forward to. But I haven't actually seen him, give it to him so far today. So we'll have to see how that plays out as we go along here.
Yeah. Okay.
I didn't catch who kicks the extra points. It was Kornbluth. I think it might be him that kicks the extra points, but he got under it and just kind of got over the bar. I mean, on a day like today, every point's going to count, right? So that
thank
7th
you.
point could be a big difference.
Definitely.
Thank you. We just found a windscreen.
I don't know if it's the wind or Dermody's breath that knocked it off. What do you think, Robbie?
It's been a lost cause with these windscreens since we got here about an hour before game time, guys. So
I think we'll have to speak to the supply chain over there at the Needham channel. We need an upgrade.
Looks like Kyle Gilman, number 19, is going to kick it off. They're
going to have to hold it
Yeah,
because that ball keeps falling off.
It fell twice, and then they finally have to have a hold.
And we have Hugh Callahan, by the way, back deep for Wellesley.
And this is the younger Callahan?
No, the older one.
The older Callahan, okay.
He's going to come up. Nice play by him to run up and catch that ball
Yeah,
with some momentum.
nice hit.
Someone's got it bottled up, but he'll still get it out to about the 33, which is a good run back.
Yeah, he kept his feet turning on that one. He was not to be denied. So
And just you see so many times where the kick returners play way back and don't let the ball bounce. He ran up, caught in the air, had the momentum. That's heads-up play by him, and I'm sure that's his coach helping him.
yeah, definitely. And so big drive here for Wellesley. Needham just got to score. We'll see if Needham can bounce. Can see if Wellesley can bounce back here and try to even this thing out.
And we, all the games I do a lot of games, we always talk about how teams respond after scores.
Yeah.
Both defensively and offensively. So the team that scores and the other team. So let's see how both teams respond here. See if Wellesley starts to throw it at all as they have the win against them. And they are going back, and the tipped.
Oh.
They did decide to go back. Anastasi tipped that ball, number 5.
That was good pressure by the Rockets.
Yeah.
But Robbie, the offensive line held pretty well.
Yeah, but Sinclair kind of looks like he had to kind of thread the ball in there, and like you guys said, it was tipped up there, and really, lucky it wasn't intercepted on the deflection there. So.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say, Mike, that was good insight by me. Let's see if Wellesley throws, and they throw. You said once that was a good point by me. I'm hoping to get 2 good points out of you today.
Yeah, don't get greedy now.
Yeah. So 2nd and 10 here for the Raiders. Looks like Needham showing some pressure. They hand it off. The pressure stacks them in the backfield, though.
Who's that, Anastasi?
Anastasi, but it was number 48 for the Rockets, who was McKenzie. But also in there on the blitz was Anastasi. So it was kind of an Anastasi sandwich with him,
Remember the Malachi crunch?
So it looked like they were blitzing for the pass, but they just met the running back in the backfield. So Wellesley, you'd think, would have to throw now. So
Third down, very long here.
And who said? Wasn't it Woody Hayes who said the bad things can happen when you throw, right?
Yeah.
Interception or incomplete.
Yeah.
So let's see what happens here. If
Woody Hayes, love the reference.
well, we were just talking Ohio State, Michigan. Right?
Yeah.
Gotta keep back to pass. He's got some time. Looking. He
good
got
catch.
the receiver, but I think he's short though of the first down.
Yeah, he is.
That was Callahan.
Wow.
Good job going up and getting that ball.
Wait a minute now. He might be getting a very generous
No,
spot
I
here.
think the ref said 4th down.
Okay.
Yeah, that's 4th down, about 1. They've already marked it off.
So it looks like Wellesley's going over. He's talking to the head coach. I got to think they're going to go for it. They're on like the 42, right? 43?
Yeah, 40. Yeah,
43
exactly,
maybe.
Yep.
So you got to think maybe they'll take a timeout and think about it. You get 5 timeouts a half, right?
I think they did
got
just
a
take.
three.
They did
And
just
again,
take a
Mike,
timeout.
what a great call by
Bill Dermody, you're a seer. You're a seer. Hey, let's get back to that play though. Kevin McKenzie, you got to give him credit because not only did he hit him, but he drove him back.
Yeah, he
I
did.
think that helped the spot.
He did. He didn't give him an inch.
Right.
But who caught it again? That was
Hugh
great.
Callahan.
Hugh Callahan did a great job going up and getting the ball, but it was just a good football play on both sides, He just needed to go a yard further down the field. Good catch, good throw, good tackle.
Yep.
And Steven Basio giving us a little bit of a shout out here on the hill. So thank you, Steven, for that.
That's it. That's it. Woo, Nelly.
Where's that? No, we can't.
I know, yeah.
The sun's behind a little cloud here. When it's 14 degrees, you don't need that, right? The only thing, my toes feeling a little bit, but besides that, we're pretty
By
good.
the way, I don't know if that space heat is working.
Yeah, Mike Ferry trying to bring out the heater,
But
but
it's
I'm not
right
sure
in
if it's
front of
really
you,
doing
you
much
bum.
heating.
I don't see any light.
Yeah, I don't know.
Robbie, I think we're
no
over.
light at the end of the tunnel here. Huh? Can you see the time there, Robbie?
I think it's about 8:11, maybe.
An 11-minute quarters, right?
Yeah.
So 4th down for Wellesley again, trying to draw Needham off. Needham almost offside there. I don't know whether they're trying to draw him offside.
I don't know.
Yeah, they're going to call another timeout.
Yeah.
It looks like they were trying to draw him offside, and now they're going to come out with a punt team.
Yep.
Robbie, can you see the time by any chance?
He was
I think
saying
it's 8:11, but that's
8:11?
Yeah, I think so.
8:11. Not 7-Eleven, the convenience store, but 8:11.
I'll take a large glazed. As you guys know, I'm going to depart a little earlier at the end of during this quarter because we're going to have the Needham channel. I don't know if they're broadcasting it, but they're going to have a ring ceremony for the state championship.
Oh,
baseball.
short punt.
Very short punt into the wind. It just got knocked down right away. Almost didn't get the first down on that punt, but it was probably like a 15, 20-yard punt. So Needham should have good field position around the
40, around the 40 at least.
42, almost 43, almost to midfield there. We'll wish Mike Franey the best of luck. We'll wish him the best of luck headed over to. He's going to broadcast. State baseball champions are going to be recognized.
So he's got to figure out his head tails. He's going to blow away the entire.
He almost took the whole us with him and the whole broadcast, but here's Needham on a first down play again. Wellesley strings it outside.
Nothing.
Tyler Reed trying to get it to the outside, but
it looked at number 62. That was Cristoforo, and then Trevor Foreman and Holt Fletcher were in there on the tackle as well. So good, like you said, Bill, good containment there by that Wellesley defensive front, though.
There's only one play when Reed got that first down on that 2nd and 15 that they haven't really contained the outside.
Exactly. No, Wellesley's been doing a good job so far. So
last drive, of course, was a long, nice drive for Needham that ended up with 7. So let's see if they can do it again here. Handoff, Reed trying to get outside. Nothing doing. He's going to cut it back this way and get gobbled up for a loss. I thought at one point he might be able to break it back the whole way across.
He broke off one tackle, but came back the other way, but Wellesley was right there. So another good.
You can tell Wellesley very disciplined about, you hear him talk about staying in your lanes and stuff.
No, they're very good on the, like I said, the run defense for Wellesley has been one of their strengths all season long, no question. And showing it again here so far today for the most part, doing a good job of stopping the Needham run. So we'll see if they go to the air here. Third down and 11.
Look for Smith. He does, but he's a lot of pressure and sacked for a huge loss.
Wellesley was bringing everything right there. It looked like it was Holt Fletcher got in there and got to him. You could see Fletcher going right through the middle on that one. There's really nothing Ogletree could do.
Yeah, I mean, they brought the house,
Yeah.
And it looked like he was trying to go along, Sometimes you think like do a quick screen, but he wouldn't even have time for that. They were on him so quickly.
It was great pressure by the Wellesley defense.
So Needham, it looks like Needham will punt here, and they have the win. So let's see what happens with if there's a little different result than the Wellesley's punt. I think he might get the first down with this punt.
Yeah, and Callahan's back deep again for Wellesley to receive here. They're coming.
Good kick. But Callahan does a good job again coming up and catching the ball.
Oh, good.
So they're going to have the good field position. I was at a Needham game early in the year, and when they lost to Milton, there was 3 times where whoever was back let the ball bounce, and it got pushed Needham back, come up and catch the ball. He gave them an extra 20 yards, right? I mean,
that's what Callahan's been doing so far. He's been coming up to catch the ball and really getting a full head of steam going forward. And I want to see if Wellesley offensively can really just start to get something going here, because the last 3 games that they've lost coming into today, they've only scored a total of 21 points in the last 3 games.
There's
so
a pitch.
It's
Pitch out to the running back. But need him over there to get it. So a little different wrinkle, though, trying to get on the outside, doing a little pitch.
And now Charlotte White on the carry, the back I was talking about, only a sophomore, but really has done a great job running the ball for Wellesley this season. So it looks like Wellesley's trying to get him more involved here in the second quarter.
So it was almost like a little option play.
Yeah.
I don't know whether they've run that a lot and Needham was expecting that, but Needham did a good job, although they still got, 4 or 5 yards.
Right.
Looks now we're down to a 5-minute mark or so. Again, hard to see that clock over there.
Hey, the clock keeps moving. I'm good with that on a day like today.
Now sweep to the other side, and he's got some daylight.
Go!
Whoa!
Nice.
Game-saving tackle there touchdown-saving tackle by 45, Brendan Walsh.
And again, I'm telling you, Charlotte White, just an explosive runner. Once he gets through that initial burst there, he can go and he can break it. And he got, Needham got lucky they tripped him up there, because otherwise he was going for 6. But that's the kind of run Wellesley needs to start to get that offense going a little bit here as we get late into the second quarter.
And it's interesting how you talked about he hadn't really seen the ball in this drive now. He's seen it a couple times. He's got some good yardage for them. So let's see if they keep feeding them. They do give it to him inside, but he's wrapped up right away.
Needham read that one perfectly that time. They really stacked the box, and we'll see if Needham starts to sort of play more guys in the box there to stop him, and if that maybe opens up some things for Wellesley in the air or whatever however they elect to go with it. But good job by the Needham defensive front on that one.
Kevin McKenzie slipped through and tackled him for only a 1-yard gain. But he gained a yard. I thought he was going to be stopped in the backfield there. So it just shows you his ability.
And by the way, Bill, I do have to point out, even with this cold weather, that did not take away from the crowd today. The hill is completely filled, even on the other
side. It's a good crowd too, and in the end zone down there, you can see a lot of people.
Yeah, so a lot of people braving the cold weather to fill the hill, as you guys were talking about beforehand. So good to see people coming out and showing support despite the there was a whistle beforehand.
It's going to be a delayed game against Wellesley. They might not be happy that got called because that play just got blew up.
That play was going nowhere.
But it's interesting. They were trying to do like a run option pitch thing. I don't know whether that's new to their arsenal, but kind of they were mixing it up a little.
They really, Wellesley offense really tries to go with that triple option like spread offense. So it's usually the quarterback's out of the shotgun, but they could do several different things out of that shotgun. So
we didn't see it on their first 2 drives though. So maybe they were saving it up a little bit.
Question.
Yeah. Now that they're behind, they're kind of opening the playbook a little. Now straight pass.
Oh,
that was the win, definitely. I think.
Sort of short hopped, unfortunately.
So that will bring up 3rd down and about 15, I think. But it plus territory, you're on the Needham 32. It's really 2-down territory.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
It's automatic 2-down territory. So you got to look at it that way. If you could get 8 or 9 here, set up a little better distance for 4th down. They're not going to be kicking from here, but. They got the Charlotte White behind. The referee called a timeout. I don't know why.
I think. Well.
Yeah, come on. Speedy Longley here can jump in, take over from Mr. Franey. Wellesley timeout. Then we got a special guest commentator, Speedy Longley. What do you think?
It's a little cold on the hill today, but
he's our field hockey guy, our ice hockey guy. So
I can step in for football.
You could all wish the viewers a happy Thanksgiving, right?
Happy Thanksgiving to all Needham and Wellesley.
You go, Rob.
Rob, how you doing?
Good. Happy Thanksgiving.
I just want to make the comment that Mike Friette, he's not a very good poker player, but other than that.
Okay, get that out there. All right, that's good.
Here he comes now.
All right, yeah, we'll tell. We sold a spot. Just stay here for a bit. See you later, Mike. We got your replacement.
Oh, ball down.
Fumble, and it looks like he's going to get it.
Oh, wow, another
yes,
turnover.
They do. Good luck, Speedy. You got to stay here.
Huge turnover.
You got to stay here. Wow. So Needham can't fumble this time.
I know, yeah.
We had those back-to-back fumbles early in the game. We don't want that.
No, certainly. That was fortunately, I was looking back that way, so I didn't see the full play on that one. But
Chris Nigerian?
yeah, I think he recovered it. Jerry,
nice
yeah.
job.
We'll take it though. I think you know how they had bobbled it before, Wellesley. I don't think Needham hit him. I think it was just another bobble and misplayed. You know, so.
Well,
There's the jet sweep to Adari Hibbets. We haven't seen him in the game, but
again, good containment there.
Wellesley all over him.
Great containment once again, and Wellesley defense fired up right now.
You could see him, Odari, trying to stutter step and find a lane, but he just couldn't find anything, and
they were
got
right
taken
there.
down for a loss of 1.
Yeah.
What's the big Longley
they
plans
haven't run
today?
that play today?
No, what's the big Longley plans today? All coming to your house? Or?
Yeah, they were all there for breakfast already.
Okay,
I
good.
had 30 college students eating corned beef hash at my house.
Perfect. We had bloodies and bagels because Michael Dermody got engaged.
Did he really?
Yeah, yesterday. So.
Wow, awesome.
So second and is that down to 2 minutes? It's hard
Yeah,
to see.
2:10.
Oh,
Right
little
up the middle.
inside draw. They faked the sweep to Hibberts. Then Tyler Reed carrying. Surprised Needham not taking a timeout here with it. Looks like as we roll down here under 2 minutes.
2 minutes to go here.
On
So
the clock out, right? Control the ball. Don't give it back to him down there, right?
Wellesley does get the ball to start the second half. I will point out. So
So
a
Needham.
punt in this weather could be a little
Yeah, we've seen 2 of them, and when you punt it into the wind, forget it. Ogletree back. He has a little time. Looking. He's got Hibberts.
man.
Hibberts has it.
Nice catch. First down.
First down. Clock keeps. Needham does not take a timeout. As I think 120 something.
yeah, and it was Anthony Perez on the coverage on that one, but it looked like Hibbert just got enough separation from him to be able to.
And he
come
went
back
down
to
and
that
scooped
cover-
it. He
He
did a
sort of
nice
came
job.
back to the ball and was able to make a nice catch.
Yeah, he did a
so.
nice job.
Yeah, they got to get moving here if they plan on getting another score, right?
I know. Yeah.
They could just maybe they'd be happy with 7-0 going in the locker room. Who knows?
Back to pass. Ogletree has some time. Then pressure. Now he's going to pull it down and run. Gets hit hard after a
That was
gain
a
of
nice
about
hit.
3.
Three guys hit him hard.
Yeah,
Now
that was
Needham
Trevor
will call a
Foreman was
timeout.
one of the ones on that hit. That was a pretty hard hit as Ogletree was keeping it straight ahead on that one.
It
But
looked like Ogletree took to decide, do I want to do the slide?
Yeah.
Do I want to go face forward? And the Wellesley guy said, you're not sliding, I'm taking you down. And he hit him pretty
Cold
hard.
weather or not, right?
Yeah. We're talking about good crowd here
Well, they
today,
don't look-
Speedy, huh?
And for the weather it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I went before the game. I did what's the wind chill, and they said 0.
Yeah. Well, it feels like it.
But the sun is nice. You know, the sun's good.
yeah, I
Right,
just
if
wish
it
we
was
would keep
cloudy
this
or if
appearing.
there was any precipitation.
Yeah, if it was rain or
Yeah.
snow, forget it.
Yeah.
Former Needham players gathered together for
Everyone bundled up. It's going to probably be a little bit longer halftime. We might have to go inside and get warm for a minute. You know?
Seriously, yeah.
It's the baseball presentation of the championship rings and powder puff congratulations and all that. Oh, Ogletree under pressure. Again,
sack.
Wellesley, just like they did previously, brings
Cristoforo again in there on the sack.
Ogletree, they bring the house. Needham calls another timeout,
down.
so third down and long. This, you got to think, well, you know, Wellesley's going to big pressure again. Maybe Needham does an inside handoff.
Yeah, some of it maybe uses their advantage
Third
on
or
that.
fourth?
Third
Third down. No, it's 4. Oh yeah, third down.
It's
yeah.
third down.
Can't trust those scoreboard operators
No, you
either.
Where are your gloves?
Huh?
Where
I
you
got him
gloves?
here. I got him here.
We lost the windscreens a long time
I
ago.
was going to say, what happened to him?
We just gave up.
It was a losing-
We
We're
kept
fighting a losing battle against those
we kept
things.
we kept losing them, so we said not worth the battle. This guy, look at, he's in his sneakers. He should, doesn't he know? I hope he's going for a run.
He's got warm socks on.
Yeah.
Well, I know former Needham football coach Dave Duffy always used to rock the shorts.
Shorts, yeah, I
on
saw.
Thanksgiving Day.
I saw
him around here.
I saw
somewhere.
him earlier today. He wasn't wearing shorts today, but he says like he's up on the hill. He says, "Yeah, now I know everything." You know. The marker still says third, so we're going to go with
Yeah, we're
third
gonna
down
go
instead of the scoreboard that says fourth.
40 seconds left to go in the half.
Needham doesn't have a lot of receivers, so they're going to try and protect it, looks like Ogletree. Yeah, Wellesley trying to break people, but he has time outside, though. I think the ball was carried. The wind carried that ball a little bit, so. I don't know, with 30 seconds, do you go for it on fourth down, or do you kick it away? I would guess.
Looks like they're going to punt here.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to
I
bring the
wouldn't
punt.
want to give the ball there. Just give another shot.
Yeah.
Right?
I wonder if you kick away. This kick return has done a great job of coming up catching the ball. Maybe do some directional kicking.
Maybe try to kick out of bounds, you know.
Yeah, just a little squib kick, get it out of bounds.
Kick it to, like, see where that ref is on the far side? Let him field it. Kick it to him. A little directional punting maybe, but we'll see.
Wonder if Wellesley will try to come after this. Maybe try to get some.
Needham has someone late coming on the field, so. But they look like they said Wellesley only rested really well.
Oh, wow, short.
Ogletree.
Yeah.
He went for the direction,
Yeah,
but
Perfect.
the direction was not. He went directionally right away out of bounds. It was like a 12-yard kick instead of a directional down the field. But I think 29, is that 29?
29 seconds. Yep, 29.
So you got to wonder if Wellesley will just take the knee, because as you said, Robbie, they do get the ball in the second half.
Right. Yeah, like I said, very defensive field first half for that 1D and touchdown.
I'd throw one up.
Into the
not?
wind?
Huh?
Into the wind?
Hey.
Yeah, that's because you're a Needham fan. Throw it up so we can intercept it.
Hey, you're talking about those pick sixes in the
They got a couple
Powder
of
Puff game
wideouts
yesterday.
here.
They do.
Screen
Pressure.
White.
White is crushed
good
by
read. Yeah,
91.
good
Great
read,
play
good read
by
right there.
Mark Civello.
Let's see if they decide to run another play here. So we're just going to take it into the halftime.
Taken down on the player number 51, senior.
It looks like they're just
gonna
taking
run- they're just gonna run it
take
out,
it into
yeah.
halftime. So good defensive first half here. Few turnovers, few penalties. What you expect in the Needham Wellesley game,
Exactly.
Robbie? Huh?
Absolutely.
Well, Speedy, thanks for joining us for a little bit.
7-0 might be enough on a day like today.
It might be. Have a great Thanksgiving, and that will bring us to halftime. We will take the halftime break, and we'll be back with more on third quarter action shortly. Welcome back here to Memorial Park. Second half action, the 131st meeting, Needham versus Wellesley, oldest public high school football rivalry in the country. Bill Dermody here alongside Mike Franney and Robbie Johnson. 7-0 the Rockets here at the half. Wellesley will receive to start the second half. Little bit of a long halftime there here at Thanksgiving. The boys both got to go into the school. I went in too, get a little warmed up.
Yeah.
So let's see what happens in the second half. Mike Franney, you said it might stay. 7 might be enough in this game. Who knows, huh?
Yeah, I think, it's a cliche, but the next score is a big one. I'll tell you what, for either team.
So Wellesley's been doing a great job on the returns, catching the ball in the air. Let's see what happens here.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that wind.
Another one that's caught in the air, so they're going to get some good position there. Out at their 35, I think.
Yeah, and that was Anthony Perez on the return there, and you're right, got some good, got going down a little bit downfield there, and got up to about the 35, like you said.
We game time, we had a 0-degree wind chill. Not sure where we're at now because my phone died. It was so cold. So it's still chilly though. The sun is out at least, but it's chilly. Here's Mark Mandel, Executive Director and Cleanup.
We love Mark. Look at the man wears all hats. Now he's a janitor. God bless you, Mark. That's my spill. I
I was
own
about
that.
to say, Mike Franney.
Wellesley doing the pitch
Take it out
to
of my
start it
pay.
off. Here he gets away. Here we go.
He's gone.
He's gone. If no flags on the field, it's going to be
Go!
Wow.
first play of the half. We've been waiting to see Shiloh White all day.
Yeah, he had one big run up until that point, and that play, like you said, just sort of broke it outside, got enough room, and was able to break free, let speed take over. That is what Wellesley needed to start the second half. Their offense has been stagnant so far today. That is exactly what they needed. That is a huge play right there.
Robbie, you hit the nail on the head. First of all, that kid has breakaway speed if I ever saw it.
Only a sophomore, too, so get used to hearing that name for the next 3 years.
Kick down, and it
Good.
It's good.
Oh, it's
Tie
good.
game.
so tie game. I guess 7. We were
17
just saying
seconds
7 might
in,
be
brand
enough.
new ball game, fellas.
Yeah.
Well,
Robbie, let's get.
They've been trying to do that punch, though. Mike, when you went away there for a little bit, they tried to get Charlotte White, and he had a couple runs, and I said, if he gets one by that hole, he's going to break it, and they showed his speed right there.
Robbie, let me tell you something. I'm going to keep an eye on this kid because not only did he find the seam, but he broke right through it, and nobody was going to catch him.
Yeah, no.
Unbelievable.
Once he got to that second level, he was just, there was speed took over, and there was no way Needham was catching him.
Right.
You're absolutely right, Mike.
And if you notice, mentally, that'll bring that Wellesley sideline way up. So now Needham's going to elevate their game. So now we got a tie ball game. You know, we still have plenty of time on the clock. Now it's anybody's game again. That's why I said it was a huge score, the next score.
Absolutely. Now we'll see what the Wellesley defense could do against the Needham offense. This is going to be a big drive coming up for them because now all of a sudden the momentum has shifted.
Yes.
And so you don't want Wellesley to fully take control here.
Yep.
So, yeah, let's see what happens. We always talk about it, as we did early in that first half, how each team responds when someone gets a score. That was, you barely, all the fans weren't even back out of their cars onto the hill here. We lost a lot at halftime because of cold, but the fans who were here, you better come back to see that second half. See, that's when Needham lets it touch the turf.
Yeah. Smith could have come
Smith has some speed, though, gets the corner. He's still going. He's still going. That's Smith. Good go.
Wow.
Oh, no way. Wow.
Smith.
What a start here to your second half,
How about
people.
that for a response?
Brendan Smith, what a run!
Wow. I thought they had him gobbled up
I was
over there on
about
the
to say.
sideline, and he got by, and he just took off. And I was saying, like, I don't like when the ball bounces, come up and catch it, but it almost gave him a little extra time to get going, and he got around that left side, and I hope you got back here, folks, to see that.
Well,
Wow.
That'd
No,
be-
you're right, though. It looked like they had him bottled up on that sideline. He just sort of somehow found a way out, and that speed took over in that case as well. He just found that second level and was gone.
you know, we don't have the replay, but speed, yes, of course. But I think he physically got out of that trouble by the sideline.
I think he
threw
ran
a couple
through
of
something. I
shoulders.
think he ran through something, yeah.
Yes.
So that's big. We talk about response, like we just said. Needham definitely responded on that one.
And we also talked about how get the ball in your best player's hands. And Matt Smith, he got it in the hand on the kickoff.
Yep.
Kick there is up, and it is good. I thought it might have been wide left like a Scott Norwood or something, but it was good.
Did you see the wind hold that ball
Yes,
back?
yes.
Oh, holy moly.
So 14-7, Wellesley. So we're
Wow.
up by 7 again with what? How many
We've
seconds
doubled the
gone?
amount of scoring in the first 20 seconds of this third quarter.
I just,
Bill, you better get back on the phone because now the under is looking a little bit in jeopardy.
I just
Call
think
Vegas.
so let's just go to Mike Franny for a second. He spilled his coffee. Mark come to help it, but it was hot coffee. But it is so cold, the coffee already froze. Look,
I see
it's
it.
frozen.
I know, yeah.
It's so cold that
Oh,
the
yeah.
coffee is frozen.
I don't know. Hopefully that wasn't money.
Yeah, no, it looks like.
Crazy.
Hope it wasn't my business card. So let's see. Wow, crazy start here to the second half. Now watch, it'll end 14-7 after all that shenanigans, you know.
Mike Franny, man of the people here.
We got a visit.
It's family. It's family.
We got
Family
a visit
first.
from
Yeah, exactly.
former 2018 Needham softball players, Olivia Franey, your captain, and Emily Umana. Welcome, girls. Welcome to Needham High on this brisk day.
They're just showing up? Yeah. So let's see what happens here. Wellesley, is, as we've talked about, done a great job on their kick returns. Not quite as good as Matt Smith just did, but they've had some good returns. So.
Yeah, so we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, watch Wellesley return one for a touchdown
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
The way this second half's going.
Let me just say something. I've been getting yelled at by
Yeah, good
Josh.
play. Dribbler. See, I think that's a smart play. I almost said, why don't you cook a dribbler? You know, they cooked the dribbler. They were able to, and the bouncing ball, they had to jump on it. And of course, it's not like the pros where you have to actually touch him when he's down. It's just once your knee goes down, you're down.
Yeah. Good job to fall on that ball, though, avoid any kind of fumble or anything like that.
So Wellesley, let's see again. Here we go. How they respond with the ball at the about 30, their own 35.
Whenever they got Shiloh White going, I mean, anything's possible. We'll see if Needham sort of reacts to that. Maybe tries to stack the box a little bit here and try to keep White contained.
Yeah, that's a good point. They got to stack the box.
They've been doing those like run pitch options, so let's see if they do that again too instead of a direct handoff. But that's a direct handoff,
Oh,
and they do stock the box.
Yeah.
And I believe that was Jason Child in on the tackle there, number 23.
Yeah, they read that perfectly. I mean, Needham, like you said, stack the box and nowhere for White to go on that.
You read it perfectly, Robbie. You called it. I think Wellesley, they seem to do better when they get the ball outside, you know, do those little pitch plays and try and get around the end. And the Needham line, defensive line, is really playing well, not letting anything up the middle.
Yeah.
See, there we go, the pitch out to him. And he can get to the corner, but who comes up and knocks him out? Great play there by, might have been Stephen DeMayo, I'm not sure.
51, it looks like.
37, I think.
Oh,
I think it was
37,
DeMayo.
37. No, what's 51 is getting credit.
37. I don't know about that. I think Jack Hayes got that one.
Yeah, Jack Hayes, that's who it was. You're right. 37, Jack Hayes was in there.
So now third down, really long here for Wellesley.
It's a big play right here, Robbie.
We'll see if they go to the air. Gotta try to air it out, maybe. I know it's the wind, but
and I feel like the
got
wind's
the wind
even,
behind him.
Yeah, but that's bad. The wind will take off. The ball will take off. You better throw it into the wind, Mike.
I don't know, buddy. I don't know. I like. Here comes Anastasia on a blitz.
And it's tipped. See the ball when you're throwing it. That ball was definitely. He threw it right at him, and the ball got pushed away, so it was in front of him. You're better off throwing into it.
Screen there to Callahan, and you're right.
So Wellesley's got a punt. It should. They have to win now. Let's see what he does with this punt. It should take off.
I gotta tell you, I still like that play call. That was the right play.
Oh, it was.
Screen
It
outside.
is the right play. It's just hard to execute with that wind, and I feel like the wind's even blowing more now than earlier, if that's possible.
Oh, you just keep an eye on that flagpole down there by the gazebo. It's crazy. And of course, it's right above us. Robbie made a comment.
There's a high punt up into the wind. It's going to go out of bounds.
Did you see the wind push that? I mean, that probably went another 10 yards.
I think it was. It would have been in the middle of the field, but it got pushed out to the sideline. Let's see where it's marked.
Yeah, we were right underneath the flagpole here, folks. And you could definitely feel it and hear it.
Just glad if it goes over, it's going the other way, so we're all set.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
All right,
so the ball,
big
what's this?
drive here coming up.
35 maybe?
Yeah,
hey,
looks
well,
like it.
I was going to say, all right, this is a big drive
Ogletree under center. First time I think he's been under center.
Point.
So the handoff to Reed, kind of
good hit.
Trying to find some, finds nothing, so we'll lose a yard. You got to share some wisdom with us, Mike?
I was just going to say, right now, you know, Needham's going to eat a little bit of clock. But on the other hand, I don't think you're going to see much in the air right now.
Oh,
you know
I disagree. Respectfully disagree. I'm telling you, you throw into the wind.
Oh, my
You
God.
throw into the wind.
You don't know. You don't know. So here's my point. My point right now is it's Needham's game to lose. So what Needham needs to do right now is just ground and pound and eat some clock.
Well, they need some first downs, right? Reed finds one hole, but then gets gobbled up and see. It's 3rd and 10. You got to throw.
Right. Well, now you got to throw. But Robbie, like I said earlier, I'm very impressed with Wellesley's defensive line. They're very athletic. There's very few
containment. They're doing a great job containing on that outside, except for maybe 1 or 2 plays.
Right.
You know, you got some good speed there in that secondary, and like you said, Mike, that defensive front, definitely that side-to-side speed, doing a great job of really keeping Needham contained here. So we got 3rd down long, big play coming up right here.
Yeah.
That's the word of the day, containment for the Wellesley defense.
True.
Ogletree back. The shotgun. Fakes the handoff.
Here it comes.
He's getting pressure
they got
again.
him.
And they get
Huge
him.
hit.
That's the 3rd sack of the day for Wellesley. So Wellesley's come up big.
That's Warren Downey there on the hit, on the initial hit right there. And really, Ogletree didn't really have a chance to really set himself a throw right there. Wellesley was bearing down on him. Good pressure there, and they're able to get to him and force the Needham punt.
You could see Jake Snyder, the offensive lineman from Needham, disappointed with himself, not able to get a better block. Looks like Needham's a little bit confused
I was
that they're
about to say,
missing
they
someone.
only got like 9 guys on the field at the moment, or
Yeah.
10.
You don't want to have to call a timeout now.
Well, fellas,
You do have 5 timeouts per
I
half.
know, but you still don't want to call one now. So
We don't want them calling a timeout.
Callahan back at about his own 45, 50. So Wesley's got to get good field position.
I'll be amazed.
Oh! Oh!
I mean, that punt actually
Wow!
goes backwards.
Wow!
That punt
Okay.
is unbelievable. Actually goes
I
backwards.
think that's a negative punt
Yes.
right there.
The point I was going to make, Needham would have been lucky to get that ball to midfield because of that wind.
Yeah.
You got to keep the punt low, and I bet you that's what Ogletree was thinking. Clearly, that was a fumble, like he missed in the transfer.
Yeah.
But
I
holy
think
mackerel.
when he dropped the ball, the wind blew it, so it went off like the side of his foot.
So
It's
this
almost
is
like
big for
it's almost
Wellesley
like my
here.
9 goes up and comes back at me.
This is big though for
Yeah.
Wellesley. That's a big break for Wellesley. 'Cause
Oh,
now you get the ball
yes.
inside. What is it? The 15.
Yeah, they got to
line
take
of
advantage of
Needham.
it. Yeah, let's see what happens. They're spread out. Wellesley going right to the spread. The pitch outside.
Oh, there he goes.
This
Oh,
is
he
where
gets
they
a
go
good
at the speed. Someone over there though gets him, but still probably a gain of 3.
Yeah, at least 3 or 4 on that one.
Both teams is coming out here with losing streaks. Wellesley with the 3 game and Needham with a 2. So someone really wants to win today to end the season with the winning
And
note.
Wellesley, I will say, guys, interesting side note, trying to keep another streak going. They have not had a losing season in Coach Jesse Davis's tenure as Wellesley head football coach. I'm trying to keep that alive here today with a victory.
Oh,
Well,
wow. Okay.
Needham is not in a losing season with Cops go.
Yeah, that's good, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Because it's first year, of course, but
Yeah.
Oh, we got outside
a little
hands.
sweep,
Oh,
but great
good-
play
good
coming
read.
up over there. I think that was 23 for Needham.
That was Chris Altoff on the carry for
Child.
Wellesley.
So third and about 5 or 6. So let's see what Wellesley comes up. And again, we were talking earlier, Mike, that this is definitely 4-down territory.
Oh,
yeah.
of course.
Oh, yeah.
If you're on the other side of the field with win like this, it's 4-down territory. So
Yeah. Child definitely prevented the first down in that. That was a nice little cut tackle.
Needham making a late substitution as they bring in another linebacker, Mason Caldwell, for
If you're Wellesley here, I don't know why
Jake
you just
Doherty.
don't keep it on the ground, though, because, I mean, I don't think you necessarily need to go to the air
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
So again, let's look for Shiloh White.
Oh,
He
they
does
are.
drop.
Oh, screen!
Nice play to White. If they
Get
can
him.
Get around him! He's
White,
got around!
trying to get around. I think he does have the first down, so it's going to be like first and goal, I believe.
That's going to be very close.
They've already signaled it's going to be a
Oh,
first
they
down, so
signaled,
first
okay.
first and goal from the 3. I
looked-
thought there was a Needham player back
Yeah,
there, but he just
yeah.
White just using his speed.
I was about to say, it looked like initially like they had him bottled up on that one, but he was able to slip off just enough to get that outside, get the first down. So now, if you're Wellesley here, you gotta punch this one in though.
Great call though, the screen, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great
And
play
get it into your
call.
best
'Cause
White's
Needham
hand.
was selling out for the run,
Yeah.
and so it was perfect play call.
Captain Jake Doherty almost got in there too. That was pretty close, man. He had him in his sights.
Pitch outside to White. White cuts it back in, gets down to about the 1.
Yeah, a little short.
I think the
there.
play was designed to go outside, but he saw an opening and ducked it in.
I was about to say
just missed.
he almost had an opening there, and he was just able to cut it up, but
The hill isn't quite as full now. We haven't filled the hill. A lot of people
we
left
got
at
a hold
halftime.
on Wellesley. We got a hold on
Oh,
Wellesley.
I didn't see that flag,
Yeah.
but wow, you can see it down there on the turf now, the yellow laundry, and that's a big penalty again.
Yep.
Penalties, drive endage, drive extendeds, kill ya.
Yeah. It's
Woo!
big. Go
Robbie.
from the 3 to the 13 now.
Terrible penalty, Robbie.
Definitely
that
can't
hurts.
have that.
Imagine if he got into the end zone, that would have been even worse,
Oh,
taking
yeah.
the touchdown away, but it's bad enough,
Yep.
I think we got about 4:30 left in this third quarter. If my eyes are.
And we're counting on your eyes,
I'm
Robbie.
trying.
Robbie, it's all you, babe.
So Wellesley does have, it's still first and goal though, so they have 4 plays to get it in there, Woo.
Ooh, Nelly, that was a big one.
Little win there almost took us, huh?
Damn.
Better back to pass. He has time. Goes to the
He's
corner of the
got
end zone.
him, man. Oh, but he-
See, that's
the
again
wind.
because of the wind. The wind
Yeah,
carries it.
So the wind pulled that one ahead.
It
Yeah,
was
no doubt about it.
Jaffe was the intended receiver there, and you're right. That ball just carried on him because of that wins.
He was double teamed, but he had a step. So we see Hibbert's coming back in the game now on the defensive side. Saw the boys in the locker room at halftime. Some of them like just their legs are exposed. They're like, "You guys are crazy," but they're kids, you know. They'll recover. So second down here now. Let's see what I still say. Get it to White. You know.
Yeah, I mean, he's been run. I mean, we've seen the explosive running all day long. So.
Oh, the quarterback keep. They kind of faked the pitch to White and kept it.
Yeah, Malik St. Clair on the carry there.
So it gets down to about the 5. So third and goal from the 5. So they're working their way back from that penalty.
But even this close, I think it's got to be 2 down territory. You don't want to take
definitely.
that
They're not gonna. Yeah, they're not.
Down by a
You're not
score.
kicking a field goal here.
You know what? I don't mind the field goal here. You got the wind behind
But
you.
you want to take that chance with the wind.
No, but the wind's behind you.
Yeah, but it could carry it too to the left or
But we
something.
saw how it carried.
I mean, come on, Mike. This is Thanksgiving. It's the rivalry. You gotta drive it. Go for it.
I don't know. I sound
You
football.
like them going for
nothing,
fourth
boys. All or
down the first quarter.
Still plenty of time,
Here we
boys.
go. Hand off to White. He's got a spot. Oh, who got him? Someone went low and got him. I think that might have been Child. 23 Child. So it's going to be fourth.
Fourth down and goal here. So big play.
Fourth and about
guys.
3, is it? Is that the 3-yard line?
Yeah, about
4
the 3
yard
or
line?
the 4, yeah. So this is a big play right here,
Big
guys.
play. Let's see if
These are plays that decide games
Wellesley
right here, guys.
making some substitutions. Looks like they're going to call a timeout, I think, and think it over Wellesley because it is a big play. And
Yeah.
you know, games, you only have so many possessions. There's only so many things you could do, and you want to make sure you use those timeouts and make some good decisions. We could look back on this at the end of this game and say, like, what a pivotal moment. So if you're Wellesley, you got to take that timeout.
So, agreed, but let me tell you something. If you really do play percentage football, this is a perfect spot for a kick for 2 reasons. One, it brings you within, 4 points, right? It brings you within 4 points of Needham. Secondly, you're getting some points on a drive. I mean, I understand going for it, but here, play the percentages, guys. It's still plenty.
It's not percentages. It's Thanksgiving, Mike. You're crazy with your percentages.
I'm a Wellesley guy, and I'm advocating going for it
All
here.
right.
So
No percentages. Thanksgiving. You go for the win.
Well, you know what? Jesse Davis agrees with you boys because it looks like he's coming on to play ball. 4th down. I like the call. I like it. But to me, this game is far from over.
Oh, yeah.
So let's see. You have Childs in the
Big play
backfield.
here.
Got Childs in the backfield. Look like Needham showing a little pressure. Drop back to pass. They hit him as he throws, and it's tipped. And it'll be incomplete, and Needham will take over. But the other thing is, Mike, Needham's on that 4-yard line, so they got a lot way to go.
Yeah.
How about this lid, Mike? We got to get a lid like this for you, the guys with the turkey hat. I hope they get that on a camera somewhere. The guy's got a whole
Fantastic.
turkey hat on. Looks awesome.
Josh, you are looking fantastic.
So Needham are going to take over. And Needham, you just want to get a couple first downs here, Mike. This is where you just want to grind it out, get the first downs.
Yep.
You don't want anything. You don't want to be throwing and getting anything and having maybe a tip ball or
And
something.
if you're
That
Wellesley here, you're would love a 3 and out here. Get yourself good field position once again. As you got.
and Needham, you'd love to flip the field and get the win in the 4th quarter to get you going. Inside handoff to the fullback is going to go nowhere.
Oh yeah, he even lost yard.
I don't understand that call, boys.
We tried to bounce out of him, but I think he actually lost yards.
Yeah, he
because
did. He
of
got
the
driven
down
back.
close,
So
down close to that goal line. You've got to be careful to avoid a safety here.
I can't see. Is that under 2 minutes yet? I mean,
2:05.
because Wellesley, you want to pin it back, so Needham has to punt into the win again. We saw the last punt. If he punted that last punt from the end zone, it might be a safety. So let's see what happens on the center again.
One-on-one coverage.
There to Reed. Reed finds a little gap, gets a little hole, but probably 5 or 6 yard game, so it should bring about 3rd and 5.
But he does get it out of the shadow of his own end zone, though. So good job there of picking up some positive yards, giving him some room to work with here. But big 3rd down coming up here, guys.
It's interesting if they stop him, if Wellesley will call a timeout to make Needham punt into the win, too.
Yeah.
Well, you do have a minute 20 left. So
Is
if
that
they
a minute
stop-
20?
Yeah,
Okay.
no, minute 20. So if they stop him here, they will
That's still after,
have
yeah.
to run one more play.
Yes. I'll tell you what, plenty of time, boys.
So
Hey,
Ogletree, let's see. It looks like it's going to be a run play because he is going under center again.
Hibbert's in the slot, has a lot of room over
Yeah,
there.
but he's got a guy behind him. He's got two guys there.
Yeah.
He does drop back to pass. He's looking. And a catch by Smith!
Oh!
What a throw and a catch by Smith to get you out from your end, as you were just talking about. That's a huge third down for the Rockets.
Big.
But if you're Ogletree, you got to feel good about throwing. If you get in Smith's vicinity, you know with those hands,
Yes.
he's got to get it. So
It looked like the defensive back there sort of went for the ball rather than going for the man, and went right over him into Smith's hands.
So what a huge first down. Keep the
big,
clock
yeah.
rolling, get the momentum.
That was a big play. Big play for the Rockets. Now they got a little breathing room.
Oh, big time breathing room here.
So a first down, Ogletree under center. Handoff to Reed. Reed gets a couple before it's bottled up again by Wellesley.
That should just about do it for the quarter. We're under 10 seconds, so.
Reed again on carry. The interior tackle by Wellesley.
So after that explosive start to the second half with a
One
big
quarter
run
to
by
go.
Wellesley on the first play and then the next play a kickoff, touchdowns back to back. It was kind of like the first half where we had the back-to-back fumbles. We had back-to-back touchdowns. So 14-7, 1 quarter to go here in this 131st meeting of these two teams.
Well, I gotta say, guys, two key plays for me so far this game have been both Wellesley penalties. You had the personal foul in the first half, which led to that Needham touchdown by Reed, and then you have the holding call, and they have the ball down inside the 10 or the 5-yard line there that really sort of moved that drive backwards and really prevented Wellesley from getting a game-tying score there. So Wellesley not really helping themselves in the penalty department so far today. So we'll see. They've got one more quarter to go, guys. So anybody's ball game still, but we'll see.
That's right.
What Wellesley can do in these final 11 minutes.
So they're back under the ball here as we do start the fourth quarter. Ogletree actually in the shotgun. They did fake the sweep to Hibberts and then do the inside counter play. They like that play. They run a bunch. Reed, you think like if Reed's going to get one more step, you might get a big gain too.
Yeah, if he can get through that initial onside tacklers, it feels like he could break one here.
Robbie, what stands out for me is Mr. Smith, coming up with a couple first downs is huge. And then also, running back that return.
Yeah, I mean, that's the play of the game so far is that return by Smith. That's the difference so far.
Absolutely. But Wellesley's tough in the box. I mean, when Needham goes outside, they have more luck. Wellesley's just playing tough. They go left, right, strong, but in the box, it's tough to
Ogletree under center on this third down play again. Looking to pass, throws it long. He's got Hibberts. Oh, just.
Wow, what a play there. Anthony Perez on the coverage.
And there was two receivers out there, Sylvia and Hibberts.
Oh, sorry, my correction, Jason Mayona. It was both Matt Mayona and Perez there on the coverage.
And Sylvia and Hibberts were both in. It bounced off Hibberts' hands almost into Sylvia's.
Right.
It almost seemed like a mix-up on the Needham roots.
But it looked like it looked like Perez, I think it was, may have gotten a hand on that one there.
I think he did.
I think you're right. Yeah, the
Give
Wellesley
Perez
defender
credit.
did get his hand up and bothered it, so.
So that's big. Well, now Needham's got a punt. Wellesley could get a pretty decent field position.
But
here.
at least this time Needham punting with the win.
That's true.
Yeah.
Let's see if he has a little better one.
Oh, no, not again.
Again off the side of his foot. I don't know what's happening to whether it's if the ball isn't dropping or the wind.
He made it shanked a little bit there. That was.
I wonder though if it's like something when he's dropping the ball, the wind takes it a little and so it goes out the side of his foot. They do have one of these practice nets over to our left. You think he might want to go over, drop a couple, and take a couple practice ones, huh?
He should. I mean, he's the quarterback. He's got other things to worry about.
I know he's got
Holy
other
mackerel.
things, but
So again, let's see if
he doesn't have
Wellesley
anything
can
to worry about
capitalize
after
here.
today, though, right?
That's
Except,
right.
does he want dark or white meat, right?
So let's see if Wellesley can capitalize here, guys. Again, good field position. Let's see if they can put something together here.
Back in the pistol, inside handoff.
Oh,
White.
White.
Nice hit.
Smothered up after a short gain. He did one of those twisty moves, and I think he would have been better just running straight ahead,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's trying to do the spin move, which works sometimes, but
Child run right up the middle. Nice hit.
Picked up about 4 yards.
Yeah,
on that,
I
looks
think-
Good run,
though,
yeah.
so.
yeah,
you're
he's still
right.
he's always gaining positive yardage, which is great. I mean, like you said, I'm not excited to see him the next few years.
Yeah.
You are, but we're not.
Yeah. All right. Deuce is wild. Top of your screen.
Looks like Needham showing some pressure. Inside handoff again. He bounced
there
it
he goes.
offside. Someone jumped off to tackle. Who was that?
What a tackle!
He jumped off his block and got out there, got the tackle. Jack Hayes. What a! Did you see him throw his block away and get back then? I thought Childs was getting away. He just wrapped him up. Wow. Great play. We've seen him with a couple good tackles today, Mike, huh, Jack Hayes?
Jack Hayes is something else. I got to tell you, that kid White, usually he goes outside and it's a foot race, but Hayes was right on him.
So 3rd and 12 here. Now it makes it a long play for Wellesley, but again,
I gotta think they're going to go the air here. We'll see.
and again, they're in 2-down territory, though.
Oh,
You're on the
yeah.
plus side. You got to go for it, right? So maybe they'll do a run with Childs. You get 5 or 6 yards, then you get a 4th and 5. It's a little more manageable.
Yeah.
We'll see, but I wouldn't be surprised to see Sinclair trying to maybe air it out here. They have not gone to Callahan. Callahan's been sort of the go-to.
He had that
receiver.
one big catch so far. They're going back now, looking,
Nice
Oh, he
pass.
got it.
and they
Nice
did get
toss.
it there, but he's short.
Yeah.
But he's only about a yard or two short on that.
And that's happened before with Callahan, didn't it? He was just short.
Yeah. Both-
So Wellesley
both
looks like they're
receptions.
hustling up to the line.
Yeah.
Oh,
4th down, they're hustling
little
up. Wonder if
hurry
it's
up
going to be a
here. Let's
quarterback
see.
sneak. Maybe
Oh, now they're
they're
that
just
is
trying
not-
to draw him off again, and then Wellesley will take a
Wellesley's going
timeout.
to take a timeout.
So that's
Decide-
twice.
yeah.
Wellesley's tried to draw Needham offside, but Needham very disciplined on that defensive line and
Definitely.
not been fooled.
That was a laser, by the way, by Sinclair. That was
Yeah.
a perfect throw right in the letters.
See, because it's easier to throw into the wind. Can I convince you yet?
Nope. Don't forget I'm a baseball guy.
I know, but when you're throwing into the wind, it's direct and straight. You know, you just throw it hard.
That's what you don't understand. Throwing into the wind, the variable's too strong.
Not with
When
a
the wind's
with a
behind you.
baseball, it is. Not with a football. When the ball's
Oh.
behind you.
Matt
there's-
Borelli just
Matt
showed
Borelli,
up. Maybe he
the-
can talk some sense into you.
No, he knows.
Germany thinks he's a weatherman over here. All right, we got all sorts of dignitaries here today, kids.
So another big 4th down play, and Needham stopped him a couple times. Let's see what's happens here with. Can you see a 7-something left? 7:54.
7:54.
7:54. So you think they got to get it to Childs, the big player.
This is a big play, kids.
They
Yep,
pitch back to
wide.
him. I think he's going to get it. Yes, he
He's
does.
got room. Yeah, first down. All
Finds a
right.
hole against the 1st down.
Good blocking on that outside by the just enough for the hole to sort of cruise through there. And White, once you get him in space, he uses that speed very well. So big first down there for Wellesley. Keep this drive alive, and I think they're getting pretty close to the red zone
Yeah.
here. So
Yeah, I think they might just be inside the 20. Shiloh White. That's just a good, smart play. Run the ball, get it to the good player, and you execute. And if you execute, they get the 1st down.
Exactly. I love that play call. That's a good sweep play because Wellesley has that athletic line. It's unbelievable.
Inside
White
hand up to
again.
White. It gets up the middle, but then pulled back by.
picked up a couple of yards on
Yeah,
that
he picked
one.
up. Like we keep saying, he just keeps getting positive yardage. So probably 2nd and 6 here. Wellesley.
What a great game this has been so far,
Oh,
guys. I know
yeah,
it's cold
absolutely.
weather, but this has been a the action on the field is red hot right now.
You know what? I think this might be my pregame TV watch before dinner today.
I'll watch this game. Yeah,
This is good. I mean, I'm going to hit mute because I don't want to hear my voice. But Jeepers.
I'm gonna watch the inside of my eyelids. I think and take a nap.
Go crawl up next to a fireplace somewhere,
Oh, I
something
like that.
Yeah.
A fireplace
So
and a big
sec-
old turkey leg.
Second down. Looking like run option.
Oh,
Quarterback keeps it.
yeah.
It's going to be 3rd and about 2. I think fumble though. The ball's on.
Wait a minute now.
A lot of scrambling down there. Looks like a fumble, but I think
I
Wellesley
think they said
recovered.
He was down. I think they were. The
I
initial
think
signal was
Wellesley-
that he was down by contact on that one.
Wellesley's going to keep the ball. I don't know whether they recover it or they call it down, but Wellesley hold on to it. So it looks like, what is it, 3rd and 2?
It's going to be
Third
third down.
3.
Yeah, third and short.
So again,
So yeah,
they're doing a good job mixing it up and
Yeah.
keeping it
Well,
handing
talking
off.
about Wellesley does this sort of spread option offense. You saw right there, Sinclair keeping himself on that one. We'll see what they do here. Like you said, Bill, it's about 3rd and 3, 3rd and 2 right now.
So between Sinclair and White, you think one of them's going to do something here. There it is. Pitch right outside to White.
Get a block.
He does get to the corner, but there's a flag. Flag on the play. That's gonna be holding again.
Yeah.
Where
Holding
that
on
flag
that
is thrown.
outside.
Where that flag is thrown, it's got to be holding.
Oh no! Oh, that's.
Robbie, that's too bad because that's the second time they executed that play perfectly.
They didn't execute it perfectly. They held.
Yeah, that's twice.
Wow.
And
Two
what-
big
That's true.
penalties.
What you just talked about a little bit back with the penalties.
Yeah.
You know, that's another one. They had
Bill
3rd and 3.
drive coach was crazy. I know Jesse Davis was kind of disagreeing with the call there, but
A joint broadcast.
It's 3rd and so now it puts it like 3rd and 13.
Call for Needham, Bill Dermody, and legend Mike.
Legend, a legend, Mike Freeney.
Robbie Johnson.
I think it's a legend in his own mind. Exactly.
I love this legend thing. I can't hear it enough.
So here we go.
don't feed it to his ego too much here, guys.
Shot. Look at the pass. Goes deep.
Got his
got
man.
it down.
Oh,
Touchdown.
Wow.
That's going to be a touchdown. It's going to be
Wait, we got a
interference.
flag.
It's a
Touchdown! Yeah.
It's interference on Needham, I guess.
Sure is interference.
He grabbed his shirt.
Yeah.
They finally went to him on that fade route, and he, well, yeah, pass interference there, but they finally went to Callahan on that fade route to throw it perfectly.
Great pass.
And Callahan, despite having a defender draped all over, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Now the referees are doing this.
PHC is going to knock this game.
It's a great. They called it. They called it pass.
I thought he
interference.
called it a touch. I thought he called it
It
a touch,
is.
but I saw him waving the arms like this.
That was an
now-
amazing catch because he was all over him.
Yeah.
No, they're going to say it's not a touchdown. They're going to say he was out of bounds.
Wait a minute now. Are you sure?
I don't know. The
I
referee's
think,
coming
yeah, the
up
referee looks like the ball's just short. It's not a touchdown. He's out of bounds at like the 1, it looks
one
like.
half-yard line.
Because they set up the ball there, so he's just short.
So it's back to 14-7. All right, but they do get the ball at the 1/2-yard line.
So Wellesley, is it a first down?
Yeah, it's a first down goal.
Oh, yeah,
There's
no
no
doubt.
First
question.
goal from about the 1, 2. I thought he was in the end zone, but he must have stepped out. Oh,
All right, so it's still 14-7. So let's see. This could be big. Oh no, we got a
Wellesley called the
We got
timeout,
a
I think,
whistle.
before the play.
yeah.
Yes.
Wellesley called a quick timeout.
By the way, we have
So I
5:01
thought
left
I'd
to
love to
go.
see the replay on that catch, though. I thought
Yeah.
he was in the end zone.
I know. Can we do
think
Can
it
we
was in,
challenge
Mike?
that? Can we challenge that?
So,
Did you think he was? I thought he was in the end zone.
so did I, and the referee indicated it.
It's at the 2-yard line, but
It's at the 2. Yeah.
I thought he was in the end zone, but he must have stepped out on that corner. It's hard to see because the pylon is already down there.
Yeah.
Oh, they're going for 2. I think.
Oh, they're going for 2 points is what they're actually saying, Mike. So it was a touchdown. I thought he was in the end zone. They're going for 2 points.
Aha.
No, I don't think so because they
Yeah, but
they
the-
still got the first down marker.
Yeah, but the
up
scoreboard
there.
says 14-13.
I'm very confused as to what's going on right
Well,
now.
we'll find out. I think they're going for 2
I think Bill Dermody's correct in this.
because he was definitely in the end zone.
I thought he was.
And he
too.
caught, and he caught the ball and ran further, so he wasn't like he was out of bounds. So I think going into the win, Wellesley's going for 2. And that's what we're hearing from the truck as well. So
Yeah, all right.
here we go.
Going-
Huge
going
play,
for the
huh?
lead, yeah.
Inside pitch. Does it get there? Let's see. No, they stop him short. The Rockets hold him short. Wow. So Wellesley goes for the win.
All right.
I'll tell you what.
Woo, that's guts.
That's a big play, Robbie.
That's huge.
That's a big play.
I
Right
think
there.
That's a
it was a
huge
good.
play.
It was, they think they're going to the guy,
Yeah.
Shiloh White, as he faked the pitch and then did the inside shuffle pass, but Needham just stacked him up in the middle.
I don't know about that call,
s-
guys. I
have-
mean, I know. Listen, I know the wind and all that, but I don't know how I feel about that one. I
I
feel
You
was
go
gonna
for the
ask
tie?
Have you seen that play this year?
No, the inside pitch, not really. No,
Yeah.
but I haven't seen him go for two like that. But I'm just surprised. I mean, I
I think-
I'm not a coach, but I would maybe would have kicked it there. But
Right.
you know,
But it's just such an unusual play call for a 2-point conversion.
Yeah.
You know?
Maybe they thought they had seen something, you know?
Right.
I guess so.
Well,
I think the Wellesley coach maybe think they saw something. They figured everyone's got their eyes on number 3, so they figured do the pitch.
Right.
I've seen that work with the Patriots, right?
yes.
Look
Yeah.
at how far Odari Hibbets is up with
There's
this
still
win.
time, guys. There's still
Oh, yeah.
5:01 left.
Look at how up he is,
I know,
far up
yeah.
he is.
Yeah.
They do.
Short kick.
That's all right. Just fall on it.
Yeah.
Good play. I'm not sure. Sylvia maybe number 6.
So now
Sylvia?
big
Or
drive coming up
Anatea.
here.
Anatea, I think number 6 coming up.
So now big drive coming up here for Wellesley defensively. Now still down by 1 point. You gotta get a stop here. You can't, you know, gotta get a quick stop, get yourself the ball back, get yourself a chance.
And they've used at least 2, maybe 3 of their
I think
timeouts.
it's
So
been 3, yeah.
they may only have 2 left unofficially here, of course.
Yeah.
So Needham, just grind it out. You need like 2 first downs at least. You know, take the time
Yeah.
out. If they
The
could get
clock
2
is your
first
friend
downs,
right
yeah.
now for Needham.
Under center goes Ogletree. Handoff to Reed. Reed stuffed again.
Nothing.
Maybe the yard gain.
Again, that Wellesley running defense has been the story of the game for
Yes.
Wellesley defensively. They're not letting them go.
Do you dare throw it here, Mike?
No, absolutely not.
Nope, just run
Absolutely
it.
not. Run, ground and pound. Just run it out.
Use that clock. I mean,
Yeah, I
it
know,
is
but-
true.
You know, a first down's going to help you so much.
Right.
Wellesley's got to stack it down inside because they know they'll look
Oh,
at. They
they
still
are.
respect Smith. They double team him. Here, can Reed get outside? Find a hole. He finds a little bit, but then it's closed quickly.
Oh, yeah, closed very quickly. It's a big third down cut up here, but you're right. That hole closed very quickly for, minimal game. Chris Turco on the tackle right there.
And the way Ogletree's been punting, the last 2 punts, he's a little nervous.
2 down
I'm a
territory?
little nervous. No, it's not 2
No,
down
I'm
territory.
kidding. I mean,
But
I
do
like
you-
wishful thinking?
Do you
Yeah, yeah.
do you dare throw it?
No.
I don't think so either.
But-
They are every time they double team Smith. See, he comes over here. 2 guys come over with him.
Well,
Now actually 21's going inside, so now he's going to come back out on him.
let's see.
He is
there
throwing.
it goes.
He is
Oh,
throwing.
Gary.
Oh, incomplete.
It's incomplete.
Tough
All
toss.
right.
I don't like that call, Mike.
He had that was the right play.
Yeah, but it stops the clock.
But I think if he caught it, I think he was still behind where the ball was behind the line to gain anyway.
Yeah, he was.
So.
It wouldn't have been much. It would have been about a 7.
All right, now we say a Hail Mary. Not that we have to have a Hail Mary, but we have a good punt. Actually, they switched punters, huh? They
I
switched.
wonder why.
Yeah, who? I don't know who this is, but
That's not Ogletree? I can't
no,
see
it's
that.
not Ogletree.
Okay. That's a
Yeah,
good
gets
boot.
away, and the fans give him a good cheer
That's a good boot.
and a great
Yeah,
tackle.
nice tackle.
Andrew Arando down there.
Great hit by
I
Arando.
know him. That's a huge play. I don't know who kicked that ball. I think it was 25.
Yep.
So
Was
this
it Reed?
is the drive of the game right here, guys. Only 3.
That could have been the play of the game, though, getting off
Right.
a good punt.
Yeah.
With 3 something left.
But only
Wellesley's got
3:20 to go. So this is the drive of the game right here. If Needham stops them, that might be the under the Needham needs right here. So
Yeah.
we'll see. Let's see what Wellesley can do. We'll see if they elect to go more to the air here. If they keep it on the ground.
I'm telling you. They do the inside handoff, though. He's going to get a couple yards,
So
but
it's
not
wide
much.
again. That was wide
Let's see if
again.
Wellesley hurries up, too.
Yeah, you can't take too much time here. You gotta go for a bit of a search.
But he's running, he's running over to see the coach to get the play, You
Yeah.
think they get a couple plays in there, but
I would keep White on the outside, Robbie.
Yeah,
I mean,
I agree.
let his legs do the work. This kid's good.
Hugh Callahan over here towards our side.
Yeah,
There's the pitch to
you
White.
called it, Mike.
Yep.
But someone gets through there and gets in there. I don't see who that was.
Short
Great
game.
play. I think it was
game.
Jason Child to
He
get
did get out of
23.
bounds, so it stops the clock.
Yeah.
That's a short game, so it's going to bring up third down here.
Child doing a great job cutting around and cutting his legs out.
Yeah.
So 3rd and 7 here.
Oh boy.
Let's see what they dial up. Interesting. Actually,
White's
Shallow
coming out of
White's
the
going
game,
out. I know. I don't know whether he's.
Oh, wow.
That's interesting. So now, if you need him, you got to focus on Callahan, right?
Yeah.
I would almost
Callahan.
double Callahan. O'Dari Hibberts is over here on him. You think get a safety over here too on him?
Oh no, we got a little trickeration.
Get him!
Rid of it.
Oh, he's open.
Oh,
but
he had him open.
He had him open. 19 was open. That was your name. There's your name. Your chance to pronounce it.
Coffee.
What is it now?
Kamachi.
Kamachi.
He was open, but the just couldn't get it. So 4th down. Here's the like you say, Robbie. This with 2:41, this could be the ball game.
Yeah.
You
I
can't
think
punt.
White's
No,
coming
no
back
way
out.
can you pan.
White's coming back.
White did come back out.
Came
for
back and
Bama.
then he went back. So maybe
Never
White.
mind.
Maybe White. I don't know. Is he not the strongest receiver? So maybe they figured they want their best receivers in there, the
I
best
don't know,
hands.
but this is the play, like you were saying, Bill. This is the play of the game right
And
here.
he's had such a good game. You think you want him in there, but here we go now. The fans cheering as
Crowd's going bananas.
back to pass. He has time.
He's got.
Oh, and the player slipped. But oh, there's a flag.
We got a flag.
Wow.
That was a late one.
Late
Wow.
flag. It looked like he slipped, but the Needham player must have pushed him, so it's going to be a first down for Wellesley.
You're right. It did look like he slipped. I almost wonder if he ran a botched route.
I wondered.
Yep, pass interference, Needham. Pass interference against Needham, so
Big.
that could be a huge play.
Yes, indeed.
Talk about penalties, huh?
Yeah, Wellesley's been killing themselves with the penalty earlier, but what Needham right there, that could be a huge penalty.
I think he came out of his turn, and the Needham player grabbed him, and that's probably why
That
he
was a
slipped.
late flag, though. That
It was a
about
late
3 or
flag,
4
but-
seconds after the. By the way, White hits back.
The
in
flag,
the
the
game.
flag was frozen in the pocket, probably. Yeah. So White back in the game here. Let's see if they get him going again.
Oh, like I said, that was huge. No, they're gonna
Look
go
at the pass, deep.
I think.
That was a mix-up.
Yeah, definitely.
Hibberts was the
Because
Needham.
Callahan went towards the middle, and that throw went outside.
Yeah.
So I think that was a miscommunication.
Hibberts was
on
the
route
close
there.
one to it. Surprised on first down they throw. Maybe they were trying to catch Needham off guard.
Yeah, you do. Well, I just saw the kid. Kevin
2:29
Bruce.
to go.
Yep.
Second down 10 here.
Visit in the booth here by Bob Bruce, legendary Needham.
Everyone's
photographer,
legendary, Mike.
videography.
You're legendary.
Well, yes.
Bob's legendary.
There's only one Mike Frannyville, Dermody.
Thank God. Thank God. Here we go. Second and 10. Look.
That's awesome. All right.
Let's see what Wellesley does here. Pitch back to White. White's got some room. Looked like
Yeah.
another hold, but no flag. Yes, they
Oh,
do
there
get
it
it.
is.
There it
They
is.
do
Whoa.
get it.
And Sinclair's going bananas.
Yeah, that was a hold. 23 was held, and
Sinclair is hot.
Child was held. And you could see Child jump up and say, I'm being held, and the ref, I think the ref again was just slow. He had to get over there through the flag, so
Yeah.
penalties becoming big here at the end of this game.
This is gonna be what,
I could
second
see
down
it though.
20.
Child was tackled.
Davis is out on the field right now talking to the official about this.
I didn't see the play. He might have a legit gripe, unless you did see
No,
the
I
hold.
saw Child get tackled.
All right then. Then I don't know what he's arguing.
Well, he's arguing because Child did get up like this, one of these. So he thinks like you can't let the player make the call,
okay.
right?
All right.
But it was a definite hold, and I think the ref saw it. It was just it took him a while to get over there and throw the flag.
So we thought the pass interference was big a couple plays ago.
Yeah.
Now this hold could be very big the other way.
We're we're under 2 minutes. Get
Yeah.
down to 2 minutes.
2:15, yep.
And that makes, push them way back. So they're going to have to air it out. So let's see what happens.
You're going to have to start going deep
This
here.
is exciting, boys. Though. What a game.
What a game. This has been a great 131st installment, that's for sure.
Second and a long way.
Need to put the pressure. They throw the screen, but they get him. Bottle him up.
Right into him.
Bottle him up right away.
I think for a
And
loss.
the ball's on the turf.
No, they're going to say he was down by contact, but Wellesley's got to
Need a player as the ball to the left.
The
But
ball.
they're going to say he was down, though.
Yeah, I think Wellesley's going to have to burn a timeout here because the problem is the Needham players run away with the ball, so the clock's still ticking. So Wellesley's going to burn a timeout.
Yeah, they
with
have to.
1:42
Yeah, Wellesley,
to
yeah.
go.
So
They
I
have
think we only have one timeout left, and they have third and
Third and about halfway from here to Wellesley. So
As I like to say, baby,
The cab
third
ride.
in the cab ride.
what was that? Third and fourth and 49. You had an even better line for that.
I think it was fourth and an Uber.
Yeah, maybe an Uber.
Yeah, yeah.
Uber giving free rides to people last night, which I thought was great for them.
Well, some people probably needed it, Billy.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It is a fun night to get together with old friends, you know, when they come back into town.
by the way, I do have to point out the 2011 broadcast of this game was getting some airtime the last couple days on Zolak and Bertrand on 98.5.
Oh, because it was Mike Riley,
Mike
you
Sarge
and me.
Riley,
Right?
yeah, Mike Sarge Riley.
Yeah.
I was doing that. It was me, Aaron Siegel, and Mike Riley doing the game over in Wellesley.
All right, here we go. Third down. If you Wellesley, you know, what do you want to do? I think just get some of it, probably, right?
Yeah, you gotta.
Callahan out here. We've seen Callahan out here. Single coverage. He's been the big receiver. Let's see if they look that way. He does look. Then he looks the other way.
He's going
deep. The ball's underthrown.
Oh, yeah, that was underthrown.
I think that was the wind knocking that down. You can't go long into the wind, Mike. You can do the short passes.
Yes, exactly right.
I wonder if they'll go
You
to.
just made my argument.
No, I said you. Okay, forget it. Forget it. Just forget it. So what do
Here
you?
we go. This is ball game right here.
I think you got to get it into White's hand. Maybe a little screen or something.
Yeah.
Let him do something.
Let the
you know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think you just gotta kind of air it out here because this is the ball game right here. You don't get it here.
Here we go. Here it is. Like no penalties.
Here we go, guys.
Callahan over here, the slot receiver.
Yep.
He is looking over this side. He's going to air it in the middle, though. And play intercepted! What a play by your Rockets! Woo! I think that was 91. Mark Cifello with the play of the game. I thought he was just going to knock it down, but he actually knocked in and caught it. Wow!
That right there, boys, is the coffin nail.
Yep.
Wow.
That's it.
Yep.
That is a great play by.
Yep.
He tipped it. Not only did he tip it away, he intercepted it. Not that it really made a difference, but
Right.
just an athletic play. So Needham, I think, can just take a knee, right?
Yeah, we'll go into victory formation, I believe. Because
And-
how many timeouts does one? Not that
We
they're
think
gonna
there's
call.
I
only
think
one
Wellesley
left.
only has one left, so yeah, I think they're just going to take the knee here and
Yeah.
Mr. Roby down here looking sharp.
Mike, great job, guys. What
Thanks.
time tonight?
Thanks, buddy.
I don't know. It's on sometime this afternoon. We're not sure what. And Needham takes the knee.
Yeah, I think 1 o'clock.
So they're going to have to take another knee. But I got to tell you, pleasure doing it with you two boys.
Oh, happy Thanksgiving,
Robbie, we see you at all the
fellas. Yeah.
events. We love doing this with you. Love Mike Franey as well, doing
My
it with
pleasure.
you. Even though you're wrong about the wind.
Oh, my word.
But I
Never
will
let it
say
go by,
this,
but-
shout out to our crew. I mean,
Yeah.
coming
Yeah.
out here, braving the elements to bring us this awesome broadcast.
They were here
And they
yesterday.
had to deal with us for, 3 hours?
Josh Heilberg freezing here in front of us, executive producer Mark Mandel, Becca from the Wellesley Channel.
Karen from Wellesley Media, James George, Wellesley Media, and of course, Chris Dugan
Chris
and Mike
Dugan.
Levin
Yeah.
running the show from the
And I think Derek's here somewhere.
Yeah,
so
Derek Prisner, yeah.
so shout out to all of them. Think back though, big play going for that 2 points.
I know, yeah, that
Going
was
for that
the
2
game
points.
right there.
And Mike Vrabel did that. Do you remember? Like
Yeah,
that's all I
yeah,
can
yeah.
think it was Vrabel's play when he lost overseas.
So I think
Yeah, great season for both these teams,
Yeah.
guys. And, you hate to lose on Thanksgiving, but this was a tremendous football game.
Tremendous.
just a good battle, and it turns out a few penalties did end up making the difference, you know.
Yeah,
So
yep.
congratulations to both teams. Hope all the seniors, wish them the best of luck or wherever they head to in the future.
Yep.
Wow, what a
Ricky.
catch our breath and get warm.
Absolutely.
That was an amazing
So,
game.
any final thoughts, Mike?
No, I just say once again we have an instant classic, Needham Wellesley on Turkey Day.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Just Robbie, you and I didn't figure the defense to be so prominent, but you called it early, and this clearly was a defensive battle.
Big time defensive battle. I mean, it was like 2 or 3 plays that ended up making the difference there. You know, the going for 2, the penalties on Wellesley, it was, that was the deciding factor today. And, hats off to them. They made the plays when they had to, and they get to take home the trophy this year.
Well, you can see the trophy down on the field. I don't know if anyone's down there for us, but you can see the trophy down there. It's going to change hands and come over to the Needham side. So thanks, Robbie Johnson. We'll see you in the ice rink probably.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And you there in the ice rink as well, Mike. And for Mike Franey, for Robbie Johnson, for the whole crew, I'm Bill Dermody. As always, thanks for watching. And sorry, Robbie, but I have to give my signature sign off, which is Go Rockets. Take care, everyone.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Have a good day.